so. Have a light? Lights out there? Alright. Good evening. This is the Bad Budget newscast. If you're watching this, it's either 2 a.m. or you can't find a remote. I'm Ron Burgendee, here with my esteemed partner, Jersey Joe. Jersey Joe. He has pretty big muscles. Jersey Joe, in breaking news, had his first date today. And the car broke down, and the girl, she wasn't very into him. Which, I don't know why. Have you seen these guns? Alright, we may not have the greatest set. We don't really have, chairs, or, maybe facts. But, we have something that other people don't. A time machine. So, Channel 7, Channel 2, whatever you want to call yourself, no. We have a time machine, you don't. We're going to take you on a magical journey to the 15th and 16th century in France. Yes, you heard it right, France. We're going to be interviewing Henry IV, and I'm going to go take a trip in the time machine. Jersey Joe, you think you could hold down the news fort?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
In other news, several cats were born out of a wolf.
I'm Ron Burgundy, live on the scene with Henry IV. Henry, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Ron?
So there's been questions amongst your people. Allow me to be frank. What have you done?
Well, that's a perfectly frank question for the people to be asking. I've revived the Paulette, which taxes were previously tax exempt.
Yes, thank you.
Built highway systems, making transport and trade easier all around France.
How could we forget?
How could you forget? And most importantly, in my mind, I issued the Edict of Nantes, which allows religious freedom throughout the land. There's no more persecution of people just for their religion. I've been making this land better.
Oh, that's very nice.
Did you get that?
That was awesome!
Back to you in the studio.
Alright, let's get out of here.
99, 100, and we're back. Ron Burgundy, my assistant, should be back any second.
Dude, that was wild.
How was the 15th century, Ron?
Henry IV was killed by some crazy monk with an AK-47.
Sounds like my Friday night.
I got the coat.
Oh, it's so nice and soft.
Well, I scheduled an interview with Richelieu, the advisor to King Louis XIII. So, I'll be going back.
You're going back?
I'll never forget you.
And in other news, Sarah Jessica Parker finds out she's a horse.
And we are now joined by Cardinal Richelieu, advisor to King Louis XIII. Alright, elephant in the room here. He's 9.
What's your point?
What's going on?
He's the king of France, dude. I'm just the babysitter. I'm his advisor. Alright, I'm just here to help him out. Oh, look, a cookie!
Yay!
So, hey, let's just get on with this interview.
Alright, so how are we helping France?
Well, get this. These constitutionalist nobles are around and say, oh, we want to stay in government. Oh, they should work for us. And I'm like, hey, no, that's not good. So I've been tearing down their castles. I've been cutting off their heads. I've been doing all this stuff to them. And, yeah, it's knocked them down to size. I even put the attendance system in. So I have all these government-appointed officials around. So they answer to me, Louis.
Oh,
Louis.
yes.
And so, yeah, we have things pretty under control, and, yeah, so anything he wants, anything goes, 'cause we can't have people going against him. I mean, he's 9, he needs protection.
Well, that was, very interesting. Could we get King Louis out here for oh, I want another cookie!
Let me just take that off your hands.
I really don't know how to respond to that. Back to you.
301, 302. Notice, Ron, we're here to see this. Ron.
I'm back. And now we have an interview with our King Louis XIV. This interview will be conducted by someone very special and close to our hearts. Juan Pablo Montoya, our Spanish intern, who will be, doing his first live interview, so cut him some slack. It's not a NASCAR driver, for all you wondering. So let's take it over to Juan.
Hola, my name is Juan Pablo Montoya. I'm here with King Louis XIV of France.
Yes.
Yes, he's a very nice guy.
I am
He's
much
very selfish.
more important than you.
So Louis, you not being good king, you've been very selfish.
What are you talking about? I'm the best king ever. I am the Sun King, appointed by God.
But you're very mean to the nobles. You take away their rights and you build big...
They are constitutionalists, and therefore they are rebels. The only substitution for anarchy is monarchy.
Very nice, but build big Palace of Versailles, and you waste lots of money.
I deserve that palace. It was my birthday.
Oh, I see.
Present to me. From me.
Going to kill you? I don't think so, brother.
Don my robe!
You shall be defeated!
You knew!
Yes, I do knife and then crouch.
Kemper! God will judge your indifferency!
I love the palace!
You have
UAV!
What is this strangeness?
This is what goes on with the palace and the noobs. I disagree with you completely.
Well, I'm more important than you, so you don't have a say in the matter, thanks to me.
I do not understand what you do to these nobles. I cannot take this anymore. I quit! Hola, Madonna!
What should I do? Should I accept my role as an absolutist king? Should I give them back their silverware?
Yeah, you should.
Should I stop listening to my friends? They're my friends. Should I start listening to the nobles? They're the nobles. Push harder! What should I do? What should I do? Should I have not revoked the Edict of Nantes? Should I have not built Versailles?
Ow!
That plant just talked to me? What should I do?
Okay, we're going into this peasant, knock on this peasant's door, just ask him about King Louis XIV, how he feels about him.
What all these cameras doing up in here?
Yeah, we just want to ask you some questions about the newscast.
Okay.
Louis XIV, he's not very good ruler. How do you feel about him?
Well, obviously, we have a tyrant leading France. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your silverware up, trying to take them, so you'll need to hide your spoons, hide your knives, and hide your forks because they're taking all of them up in here.
Back to you in the studio.
Well, that concludes today's 2 a.m. low-budget newscast. Gage, you got anything else in your notes?
Well, it seems that Katy Perry's balcony has developed into a complex society of mountain trolls.
That's Jersey Joe. I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, period 5. And to lead you out in song, we have a special selection. Adios.
Alo? Salut! Sunt eu, un haiduc